Alright guys, what is up? I am TheyComing and welcome back to the stream today, boys and nerds. Hope everyone's doing good today. Hope everyone had a fantastic week. Guys, I am sorry that I was unable to go live on Friday, but we had some massive rain and thunderstorms rolling through Atlanta, and the power at the house was constantly flickering on and off, in addition to a flash flood warning that was basically just keeping me from being confident that if I went live, the stream would stay up. So I didn't want to end up in a situation where I lose internet and then my attack gets dropped and I get a 0-star on a legend attack. Today, the sun is shining. Everything's gravy. The internet is fine. So that is the situation. We did not do any legend hits on Friday. So that means that we have to get our entire set done today. Now, it would be really nice to get troop donations in a timely fashion. So if anyone's watching that is a Town Hall 17 or 18 and is able to donate some max level troops to my CC, would love some assistance with that if possible. And but at least to start off the stream, I'll be filling my CC with gems just to get things going and flowing. But let's talk a little bit about the army. I do want to crack open an ice cold cherry float Coca-Cola. I think this is a winner of a sort of temporary flavor that Coca-Cola's done. They've actually had it for several months now, so maybe it's going to stick around for a little while. I know I've bought a fair amount of it myself. But let's talk about the army. So there's one thing that I think I messed up on here. I'm supposed to be including 3 giants. The giants are supposed to be played with your throwers at the beginning of the attack. The archers, whoops, I didn't mean to take them away from the army. What did I do that for? I meant to have 4 archers. Okay, cool. This guy can also be much further up, closer over here, and same with these. Man, I'm trying to select the troop and it's like deleting the troop. I'm trying to drag the troop over here. Yeah. Cool. So we'll have all those right there. Everything's there. Great. Let's talk about the army. So we ran this strategy last week, or 2 weeks ago. Last week. We ran the strategy last week where we were running the backpack with the giant arrow and 3-weight combination to take out usually 1 of 2 high-value targets on the base. The clan castle is a high priority for this attack because it allows you to save your poison to then poison the guardian, which means that when you start deploying totems onto the guardian to keep the logger logs away from you, your throwers and your healers, that the guardian is not going to auto melt the totem in conjunction with any other defenses in the area. So CC is a priority target. If we can lock up that plus some extra value, then that's usually what I'm going to be going for. Another high value target would be the Revenge Tower. Strangely, usually this attack does not rely on committing to the monolith with the arrow backpack combination. In fact, most people that run this strategy say that if you see a monolith that's on the outer ring of the base somewhere, to start your throwers on the monolith. So because the throwers actually fare pretty well against defending monoliths, you oftentimes can just drop the skeleton spell, drop the throwers, get them moving, and by the time they advance, the monolith will just start firing onto the throwers, and the throwers can eliminate the monolith. You do not want the monolith to have free reign over killing off your Dragon Duke, which is certainly part of the consideration when you complete the backpack arrow combination. You don't want to be throwing your Duke directly back into a monolith after the backpack goes off. So keep that in mind. But the funnel is pretty simple. You basically use the queen, fly the Duke to the queen most of the time. The queen and the Duke complete one side of the funnel. The throwers are dropped beside the queen. Actually, before the queen is placed is the preferred format there, so that the throwers start taking damage. That means that when the healers are dropped, they lock onto the throwers instead of basically auto locking onto the queen, and you lose your healer push with your throwers. That can be a way that the attack fails. And then your king is just the simple funnel for the other side. I usually drop the king with 1 baby dragon onto, opposite of the, basically the opposite corner from the Duke and the Queen. That way that you have a nice funnel on either side. It drives the throwers directly into the base. The log launcher is the preferred siege machine for this attack. The exception to this rule is when you have a town hall compartment that you dive into immediately. So if you encounter a base that has like a corner town hall where you get one wall break and you're on the town hall plus the guardian, at that point I would elect to use the troop launcher because that's actually going to give me better value. Log launcher would basically open one set of walls, maybe be able to splash through to get the back side of the town hall walls, but the troop launcher in that scenario would end up getting much more value. The troop launcher can get a little bit wonky with this attack because you do have your queen and your dragon duke that will be taking a lot of damage early on in the attack. The queen often does go down as part of the Sui as well as the duke, but the duke was later revived. So your troop launcher can go kind of wonky at the, yeah, my buddy's asking me about lifting. Hold on, I need to respond to him. Yes, I'll be free. Around 4:30 onward. Cool. And I'll put on my do not disturb. Cool. So yeah, you want to be careful about using that troop launcher. What's up, Prasad? Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. You really want to be careful about playing the troop launcher. Sometimes it's valuable to, you know, get your first, if not second layer break with the super wall breakers and then drop your troop launcher. Kind of just depends on how much incoming damage there is early on for your throwers push. Early troop launcher would be if you're entering a very stacked compartment. You definitely want to get as many troops out and tanking as possible. And yeah, good stuff there. I do think that the log launcher 100% is, you know, the preferred option. Again, unless you're entering on the town hall compartment, in which case your troop launcher is going to end up offering you more value. So yeah, the equipment is pretty simple. Spiky ball, snake bracelet. The snakes do incredible work hopping walls to eliminate defenses to further control the thrower pathing on his side. And then the sneezy on the warden is usually a strong option. I have not messed with other pets on the warden. I think sneezy probably is the strongest. And then, because one thing you have to consider about that is, you know, the boogers and sneezy himself are going to be offering some tanking from potential air defenses so that your healers stay alive longer. Looking at the equipment a little bit more. Do I have any more notes that I really need to bring into this? Oh yeah, the druid that's in the composition is for the king. One druid onto that king as he kind of gets stuck on his first exterior wall on his side of the funnel is usually very, very valuable. The druid does splash and hit some of his snakes in addition to him. So that combination allows the snakes to continue to spawn, continue to DPS down defenses that he can't exactly reach, and it's all gravy. So, troop launcher is good with bowlers. I'm using that all the time. Yeah. Okay, so we don't have troops. We will ideally need to get someone donating for troops to complete our set. Otherwise, I'll be gymming the entire thing today, and I don't really want to do that, but, you know. Tis what it is. Well, let's go ahead and get on to this set. We have 30 hits. We got lots to do. Lots and lots of attacks. We should get the momentum going and get it rolling. So first order of business, find the arrow. Find the arrow position. Find the arrow backpack combination. Then we want to drop our throwers with the healers. At that point, deploy the queen and the dragon duke. Complete the combo. After the throwers are already on the field is usually part of the cadence for the attack. And then the king opposite side of the funnel with a baby dragon and a druid for him. First wall break, second wall break with the log launcher. If entering on the town hall, use troop launcher. Simple strat. Simple, straightforward idea. Let's go. Okay. I think his spitters and his CC are high value here. Okay, I think I see it. I want to go... Nice. Get that ice golem down. It's fine. And Duke onto his monolith is a mistake, but he at least is going to take it out. Because we're entering on the town hall section, I am going to go ahead and do that. I'm also going to start toteming here. Totem here. King's going to be over here. I think we're moving okay, right? The throwers are doing well. The rage is going to expire before we even encounter it, which is great. Let's get our druid now. And our baby dragon here. I can see time being a potential issue. I'm going to drop one over there. Okay. That's going on. I'm going to keep the king alive by doing this. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and bring back our Dragon Duke here. I'm going to do that. We've lost all of our healers, which sucks. Do this. King's ability can go off in just a moment, I think. Come on, throwers. Nice. Good job, guys. GG. Got it done. Oh, I even forgot my balloons. Nice. First hit's a triple. Good stuff. Hey, what's up, Blobber? Hey, if I'm about to be maxed blue and purple ore, do you think it's still worth it to convert the 2-starry into other ores? Converting starry? Why don't you just start spending it, dummy? Like, what are you doing? Like, spend it on something. GG's, that was a nice one. Thank you, thank you. Easy day. Show your defense. Defense is looking good this week. It's not the 1-star massacre that it was last week, which was amazing. But I mean, like, that's our defenses so far. Same base as last week. Decided to run it again. And it's interesting. I've only soaked 2 1-stars last week. I soaked like damn near what, like 10? It's kind of crazy. What's up, Flowpie? How's it going, man? All right. I don't see anyone online. Oh, he's online. That's good. But he is a lower town hall and he cannot donate. So that is a fat rip. All right, let's go again. Next hit. I think we should just try to take a corner here with the arrow combo. It might be kind of tricky. Forget what I'm supposed to do for this. Can you come this way? Did not get the cannon out. Barely. These guys going. Get the scatter down for me, please. Good stuff. All right, we're gonna go like this, this, and this. Poison up right there. You guys think it's good? Think he's gonna go down? Think we're gonna have to live with it? I will totem for the monolith as well. Hopefully we get that wall break in time, because we definitely want to make it in there, right? Hey, not bad. All right. I'm probably going to overgrowth now. All right, so I get the best grouping of things. Go ahead and get the Duke back up. Just play those over there to assist the Duke with his funnel. And then I will totem there. Warden goes down, that sucks. Do that. Breeze here. He went down. That sucks. We do get the Inferno out. That's about as good as we could have hoped for, right? Right? And then we're going to totem now? I think we were a little late on that, if I'm not mistaken. I think this gets close, but it's going to be a fail. Yeah, 97. That sucks. That Duke stayed up. I think that was open and shut, but Duke did not stay up. So next attack. Oh, this is not a ranked hit. What am I doing with my life? Stop. Next. Okay, so CC plus revenge, simple. Simple value, right? Okay. Revenge did not go down, which really blows. Get this in front of the queen. King's over here like that. I think our approach still looks very solid. Get the druid in over there. Nice, looking good. I'm gonna make sure we get the mortar out because I don't want those throwers to be like, oh, mortar, piece of candy. Okay, good. Good. Waiting to get off our overgrowth now. So we're gonna fight heroes and stuff on our way in. Go ahead and get that going right there. And I'm going to go ahead and poison him up. Get the Duke up. Totem up. King's ability goes off. Decent. It should be good. We should be great, right? Like, this is fine, right? Yep. This is overkill. We could start using spells, but it doesn't matter. This is completely wrecked. Even with the Revenge Tower living on 1 HP, which is always just a head scratcher for me. Like, it was still like way too much. We had spells left over. We were looking really good on that. All right, next up. Okay, so his His CC and his Revenge Tower are together. It's going to be really hard to hit the timing on that, though. So I think we do this. We got it, though. Hey, that's actually amazing. King plus baby dragon. Break first here. Now queen's continuing down the line. I'm gonna play that for her, actually. Now this is very late, but I'm thinking as the king rounds this corner, some magic could happen here. Oh no, they don't even see. That's unfortunate. Okay, get this down. Overgrowth, you guys right here. Be able to get his logger down, please. Okay, hey, not bad. Hey, good stuff. Yes, I think. King's ability is still up. Duke is still up. No revive has been used yet, which is incredible. We're going to freeze here now. Okay, and we're good, right? King's ability can go off now. A lot of great damage, and it's wrecked. Don't even need our revive, totem, and invis. GG. My Legend 3 base gave me 200 trophies. Should I keep that next week? I forget what I got on defense last week. I want to say I had like, I think I had more than that. I had considerably more than that on defense. You need to be running a base that has a town hall island compartment, and just beg the attackers to fail the. To fail to get the Town Hall star. Just, that's the best way to get out of Legend 3 and get up to Legend 2 is run like an anti-2 star. So you're trying to force the 1-star fail. Well, I'm not even getting 100 in defense in rank 33. Well, what, I mean, are you running a base that's begging for a 1-star? I mean, you guys, in my last week's ranked stream that I did, I shared my base link. Download that and run it if you're a Town Hall 18. Trust me. Just do it. And like while you watch people fail on you, the other side of that is you should absolutely, and when I mean absolutely, you should be able to FC that base and wipe it every single time. Because if you can't, that's exactly why you're not in Legend 2. I mean, his core looks attractive, right? Just enter onto his monolith. I'll drop that early. Okay, we'll go like this. 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 Get this down. I think that worked out very well. The Duke should be able to get in there, right? Okay, we'll support him. Baby Dragon as well. I think it's worth it to save the Queen here, so that we get the revenge. I don't see the CC. Okay, poison him, I guess. Overgrowth that. I'm going to totem over there because looks like my Duke is doing really good stuff. And unfortunately, because we lost our Warden, we actually have to bring our Warden back. Like, that's actually a huge problem. Like a massive problem. Totem that. But we have to get... Yeah, finally we get the logger down. I think we're going to run out of time on this. I think we have decent force. Like, if I'm being real here. I think our force looks good. I think the fact that our Warden died is probably what's going to prevent the 3-star, because I'm not able to bring my Dragon Duke back. I think we're looking okay. Save some of them. Snipe the back like that. One over there. Get him there. Hey, good, 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 good. Now that's really weird. This is weird. Yeah, we'll end up time failing this. Might be able to sneak this balloon in for some damage. I just don't know. Because, like, it has to be tanked, right? Okay, we'll go here. Yeah, it just ends up being a time fail. You know, looking at it, it's like maybe if I'd spelled for my Duke once over here, it would have actually cleaned this up nicely. But we get stuck. GG's. Or I can use your bases. I put the link in the comment section of my last ranked VOD. I think it was last Friday or Saturday, where I did my Tunnel 18 set. Next up. Okay, so his log launcher, or his lava launcher. It's always those huts that just make it sketchy to try to pull off, you know? Great. Really, really, really good. Get that moving. Tech King, give him a little assistance. Nice. Hey, not bad. One more log. Nice, good stuff. Poison this. Redirect it. All right, King came in for the logger. That's actually sick. Good. I'm going to do this here just because I see my stuff kind of spreading out. And I figure I have enough time if I just do a little bit of counter funnel on that side. Kind of work with that. We can also bring back our Duke. And it should be just completely wrecked at this point. I mean, we got... Our healers are all looking saucy. Right as it comes up, we just freeze. And we push the king. And it's wrecked. GG. Yes, 3 quakes works for all buildings. What you have to take into account though is if there's builder huts in the area, it will cause the combo to fail. So if you're trying to quake something out that's covered by a builder hut, like the highest HP stuff, like the Revenge Tower, like the Clan Castle, if you're able to quake also the builder huts, it causes the builder huts to repair themselves first. So it gives you a little grace period to actually get the arrow and the backpack to all connect with the quakes before the repair kicks in on the structures that you actually care about. But it can be challenging to really notice that, like at the beginning of every single hit. But it should be part of your scout, is recognizing if you're going to have issues with builder huts sort of undoing what you've done with the combination. I don't trust my giant arrow abilities. Might try it with zap quakes. I mean, you can. It's just, you're trading. You're keeping your queen ability intact. You're using the jetpack, right? But you're keeping the arrow intact. So maybe you have to take the arrow. Maybe you take the magic mirror. Maybe you take something else. Maybe you take like, I don't know, like frozen arrow would even be kind of interesting to see. Or like monolith arrow. Even though you're not using it as an opener, it makes her more survivable. Forget where I'm. Now this is really neatly kind of spread out here. I think the Clan Castle is still the target, right? Like, because I'm pretty sure we can get Clan Castle, Lava Launcher, and a Scatter Shot if I like nail the arrow. But I have to really hit it, Looking at the builder huts, it's not going to do anything. Okay, so I can actually pre-quake this. Then I can toss all you ladies right here. Okay, did not get his CC. But it's never going to go perfectly, Now, what I'd never like to see are these witches that come out. Man, that witch survived on top. That's so annoying. All right, we have to start toteming for the logger. King's ability gets forced. This is where I will actually pull out the troop launcher and start troop launching. It's been a slow and awkward entry, but we have made it. That's probably weak. So that baby dragon is actually getting great value right now, doing what he's doing. Trying to understand what I should be overgrowthing. Like this. Can bring him back, get those working. Get that down. We still have a freeze and a totem. Oh no, oh no. Where are my throwers going? Brother! Can we get the Revenge Tower out? That'd be really neat. Nah, that got super wonky right there. Man, those throwers just like walked straight through that stuff. Was I supposed to overgrowth the right? Maybe. That might have been Like the actual winning idea. That's so awkward. Oh my goodness. That doesn't even do it. And there's no percentage for me to snipe. At least I don't think so. Yeah. Okay, get out. Bye. All right, we got our 2 stars on that one. If you can't triple, get your 2. If you cannot triple, get your 2. Town Hall Compartment, I think, is a good idea here. Although maybe his Monolith is better. Like Monolith and Long Range Tower. His CC kind of gummed me up on that hit too. Okay, I see it. We're gonna go like. I didn't mean to throw those wall breakers, by the way. That's a complete accident. I was trying to throw my loons there. King this. And that. Queen's alive. I mean, I could spell for her here. Help the king. Does she get the expo for me? She does. Okay. Hey, we're kind of into that, actually. What I don't like is my warden dying, though. Okay, there's his... Okay, we have to protect our warden. Like, warden, you cannot die, buddy. Hey, that was big, actually. Totem him, just so that my king can have a little respite. Well, actually, Headhunter. So we poison him, and it works. I want him to survive. Okay, come on, healers. Come on, throwers. Be bruz. I'm gonna do this. Drop all this plus a totem. Because we need everybody to start getting through walls. Okay, we have a freeze. We can drop it as soon as this unfreezes. Now. 4x. We're going to run out of time. Unfortunate, man. Maybe the overgrowth was a little late. W Headhunter taking out the logger. That's only an interaction that can happen when you kill all of the defending heroes. Okay. Just trying to see where this arrow would be. I think it's here. Oh, I missed. Like, actually significantly missed. And it wasn't terrible, but it was supposed to be a lot better than it actually was. Get that there. Queen gets deleted. As expected. I'm not going to overgrowth right here. I don't think it's the way. I am going to heal for him, though. We're going to take a little bit of a dog leg here. I'm not mad about it. Looks like we're about to get onto his revenge tower. Okay. That's good. Mortar goes down. King's healing. Post up for him. Unfortunately, we had to throw it there. Otherwise, it would have been kind of awkward. It's still kind of awkward, right? Like, we have a ways to go here. Now, turn around, guys. Turn around. King, don't you dare break that wall for me. Okay. I'm going to overgrowth that now. Get ready to, like this. Man. Okay, where's my Duke? Go, Duke. Oh, no. Okay, come on, guys. Town Hall. Town Hall. Town Hall, ladies. Town Hall, ladies. Town Hall. Okay. Man, that was ugly. Well, that almost went very, very badly. But at least we got the Town Hall there. You know, the dog leg... Okay, so I'm in hindsight, I think I was supposed to overgrowth the right to force them directly to the Town Hall first, instead of wrapping to the right and then scooping back up towards the left. Really like his clan castle at minimum, right? Okay, we got stuff. It could have been a heck of a lot better, but we did get stuff. Help the king out. Look. Long shot standing on top of the furnace. I'm going to protect Queen. Well, can Queen recover? That'd be amazing. Come on, kill the long shot. You can do it. I believe in you. Good job, Queen. And do that. We can get kind of weird. That's good, I think. We can freeze the queen plus the scatter. I think that's the 100% play. We're going to do this. Okay, and we have the skeleton that's directly on top of his monolith, which I think has secured this for us. Yeah, that looks really good. Yeah, this is wrecked. GG. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Got a lot of matches to catch up on. Yeah, I'm doing the whole set today, so you guys are watching the live uncut version of this ranked set. Let's go. Next. You really can't arrow like this because that's trying to get you to fail the arrow, basically. I mean, I guess I could still theoretically line it up through this gold storage. It would just be more challenging. I'll try for it anyway. Yeah, we missed most of what we were going for there, but we did hit his revenge tower, which is the primary target. Okay, let's put that. King's job is over here. Log launcher is going to be launching. We're on our way. Get our balloons down. Okay, here come all those headhunters. Those nasty headhunters. And witches, by the way. I think we're doing good stuff here, though. King can now help with heal with that druid. Okay, okay, overgrowth now. We just barely did not kill the Inferno before we overgrowthed it. So it's going to be on like 1 HP. That being said, it's on 1 HP. Okay. The Duke can also be revived. I'm just waiting for my opportunity for that. Okay. Of course, Warden dies. The Goober. I'm trying to spell for this. Oh, man. Have we one-starred? Okay, we have to do this. Like, must. Yeah, we just have to. King does get the town hall, but it, you know, at the cost of a lot of percentage points. We do get it up to 70% though, and avert disaster with that call. Having held that, it makes me really, really, really thankful that I didn't preemptively revive my Dragon Duke based on how that turned out around the town hall. That was super awkward, man. Like, King did really good job. He did a really good job by himself. But it's almost like he did too good of a job because everything but what I overgrowthed got taken out. And so they wanted to walk past the compartment, and it just timed to where, okay, now they're standing in between everything. And then, of course, Warden decides to die instantly. You know, lots of fun there. Next. Got one that's number 4, number 5, so fingers crossed one that makes it. Nice, Brooks. Good luck, dude. Okay, we got all the value we wanted. That was exactly what I was after. No, the king got targeted early. Don't. You're not allowed to do that. That's what the druid's for, though. King can take damage. Log Launcher opened up a good amount. Actually kills one of his Infernos all the way on the backside. That's pretty big. I'm actually very into that. That's very nice. And we have that one Root Rider that's just kind of opening some things up for us, which also feels very good. Nice. We got a Rage Tower on the back, too. Okay, we're going to Poison and Totem. I'm going to Invis all of this just because I see some nonsense going on, and I don't like it. Okay, where's my Duke? We'll bring him back now. There's no point in waiting. It's a good job. Wrecked. Wrecked. Nerd. Got him. Nice. We got Overgrowth. We got a lot of stuff left over. Good stuff. You know, sometimes you need the Overgrowth, sometimes you don't. That was a base that I didn't. I also think that the arrow value was just too good, that the pathing was pretty much set from the get-go. Like, all my throwers kind of stayed in that nice little pack and kind of shaded towards, like, the 3 o'clock, the 2 o'clock. You know, they all had a very neat little path together. So they remained the most powerful. So that felt nice. Locking up a triple. This is a base we're going for his Monolith and his CC. And the Lava Launcher is probably the way. The question is can I get off the combination quickly enough? Or do I just go CC, Lava Launcher, maybe get a Super Wizard Tower for my trouble? I think that's actually what I want to do. Okay. Okay, we did get the Clan Castle. We did get the Lava Launcher. It's a dub. That's a W. Okay, we should have our funnel. I don't like that my queen is commandeering my healers, though. Like, I would really appreciate if she didn't do that. She's coming back, though. She's joining the party, though. Now, can she just live and not auto-die, though? Just do that. Make sure. Hey, decent. Nice. They're all... Look, they're all going to go to the right and go towards the Town Hall next, right? Right? We're not about to do dumb things here. Maybe we're going to do a few more dumb things. We also pre-triggered his Invis Tower with the Lava Launcher there. That's really nice. We can poison a bunch of stuff right here. Nice. We got a lot. We got a bunch of air traps, which it may not seem like that's a big deal. But if I'm being real against throwers, air traps can actually be incredibly trolly. Like, way too trolly. Okay, King's ability. I'm going to save it. A little bit later. We'll pop it to get all percentage here. Now. Sweet. That's GG, dude. We got a lot of spells left over, man. Sell it. Dude, he needs to go to GameStop and turn that one in for store credit, dude. That's Legend 2. And how many spells did I swag on that? that's kind of gross. That's kind of, yeah. I'm upgrading my heroes in second. It's a 20 plus levels for all now. We'll keep pushing heroes. Yeah, dude, man, I'm so... Okay, when we get to the halfway point of the set, I will give you guys like a peek at the progress that I've made so far in my 14 and in my 15. Just during the event, by the way. All right, so this is an odd one. You can't really get a backpack combo on this that is like simple and straightforward. Just how he's like lined everything up. So it makes me think that just going for his monolith is probably a good idea here. Okay. We'll accept that. Hey, that's really good. Totem. Trying to protect the queen a little bit. Which we managed to do. Duke did a good job. Lava launcher's out. That's nice. Do that. That's raged up. Stop. I think we can also go ahead and bring the Duke back now. We just got our... Okay, that's also kind of scary, but let's see if we can make... We're okay, right? Oh, man. Oh, man. Poison. Are we okay? I can't tell, dude. Invis now. Hopefully we can heal up a little bit. King's ability should go off soon. It's getting awkward, right? I'm going to try to see if I can drive my stuff over here. I think we're going to pull this off. I think we can pull this off. Yeah. Nice. Sweet. Of course, we're going to get stuck on 5 million air skeletons. But it's completely crushed. Good job. Nice. Why am I not using CC troops? Did I forget, maybe? I honestly probably forgot to put that down. But the delayed launcher actually kind of came in clutch there. It put a lot of weird stuff on the field that helped my king out, like, past the halfway point of the raid. So it all panned out okay. Obviously, we still crushed it with most all of the throwers alive. All right, one more hit before the halfway point. Okay, so Revenge and Monolith. Clear value, right? We do get it all. Huge. Can we get in there, ladies? Okay. Queen is still trucking along, by the way. I'm actually down with that. Our healers have taken a hike. That is, like, honestly, my biggest fear for these hits is exactly what has happened with my queen, because now I've really got to be careful with how I manage the end of this game here. Like, I pretty much can't do anything for my... Need him to go down. He does. That's good. Okay, he dies right there. We bring it back instantly. He goes for the town hall. Totem him here. Town hall, please. I mean, it's not impossible, but I think I've kind of, like, definitely misplayed the end of this. Okay, play this here. Play this here. Freeze that there. Yeah, it's just barely not enough, man. Unfortunate, too. Thought I had some kind of shot. Truth is no. Maybe I could get a storage point, but I think it's full health. Yeah. It's GG's. Close, man. Why no healer puppet on queen? Because of the arrow combo. That would completely change the opener of the attack. That is why. All right, guys, we're at the halfway point. Let's take a moment and, yes, I will be taking a quick bathroom break. But before we do that, I will give you a peek at my 14 and my 15 and let you know what I've been able to get accomplished so far in the event. We're basic. We'll have max heroes on our 14 tomorrow. So that feels really good. I won't have to do the heroes anymore. I can throw all the builders to the defenses. I would estimate that I'm actually going to hit the button for Town Hall 15 on this account, like, within a week or two. I am going to be going for max defense on this village. I don't think I'm going to wait for max pets. I don't think that's valuable. I think it's more valuable to go ahead and get to Town Hall 15, unlock some of these more important pets, like Frosty, Diggy. I would even say, man, my opinions of the Poison Lizard have really changed, having played him, like, lately. I think the lower Town Hall's Poison Lizard is actually quite strong. So yeah, I'd say in a week or two, I'll probably be going to Town Hall 15 with this account. The lab is basically done. So, like, really, what am I hanging around for? You know, just on this account, I'm going to play the maxing game. On this account, on the 15, we rushed to Town Hall 15. So when I arrived, I think I had a handful of levels on my queen. I think my king was, like, even one level under, like, Town Hall 14 max. I think I did get him to 75. But when you look at my heroes now, Barb King's going to 85 now. The queen is 90, so I've completely maxed the queen out for TH15. My world champion is only, 4 levels away from level 40. That's maxed. My Grand Warden, he's going to 61. Max is 65. The Prince, max is 70. So you can see that, you know, basically think about me coming from essentially max Town Hall 13 heroes plus a little bit on some things. That was my starting point. So, like, my champion, by the end of this event, I will have put up, you know, close to 15 levels. I think maybe I had one or two levels already on the champion, like level 27 at the start. But this is insane. This is just, it's insane. Summer Jam was, like, just such a W, man. Like being able to level all these heroes together and just say, look, guys, we have this week discount or this 9-day window of time where, you know, you can upgrade your heroes for, you know, 52% off if you have the gold pass. So we're just not going to war. Everyone upgrade all your heroes now. We're not warring, right? And some people reach their max heroes and have decided to go do some wars in the meantime. But at least for this week, we're not warring here because everyone knows the discounts are too good. The time save is too good, and heroes are the bottleneck of the video game. So I'm super excited to have this account max out to Town Hall 15. I would guess like end of August. I think I might be getting close. It's probably going to be end of August. So that would mean that I'll probably go to Town Hall 16 September, mid-September. And then I'd have I'd have the Hammer Jam where I could really do some crazy work on really both these accounts. But we're not holding these accounts in any given Town Hall. We're actively progressing them up and up and up. Okay. All right, guys. So here it is. Uh-oh. We're actually taking a live defense. Why don't we actually watch it? All right, so let's see if he can do it. Let's see if he's got the fundamentals. He's getting stuck with these ice golems. So I'm looking for his funnel, and I'm not really seeing it very clearly. It's interesting. Fox on King to funnel the Super Bowlers. Is Fox going to get killed here, though? No. Snake Bracelet plus Snakes. OP. Does lose the Fox. But, if I'm the attacker, I'm concerned right now. Okay, he does maul the core. That looked sketchy. If I'm being real, man. That definitely felt a little sketchy. All right, he's out of spells except for his revive. So the question is when he revives that Duke, can the Duke do anything? Or can the King do anything? He brings them back immediately. But I have a defending Duke that can maul his Super Bowlers. Duke on Duke action here. I think he's got it, right? Oh, he's even got a Rune Witch in there. Okay. Fun stuff, man. His Rune Witch is on cleanup duty. That's actually fun. That's actually cool. Hey, cool attack, man. Essil Beck. I was a little concerned about how we opened that attack up, though. It didn't look like he was really... He almost missed his funnel. It was very close to missing that funnel. All right, guys. Bathroom break. A 90-second timer is going to appear on your screen. When it counts to 0, I will resume. I do encourage you to take a lap around your house, get something to eat or drink, or use the bathroom like I'm about to do, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to finish our Legends set. We got 15 more attacks. I'll see you in a sec. All right, guys, we're back. We're back. Before you ask, yes, I wash my hands. Gotta wet my hair down a little bit, actually. Deal with that cow lick up top. I don't know if it's gonna work, but the headset hides all, even my bald head. I'm not bald yet, but I'm starting to go bald. All right. So next attack, we're getting after it. We got 15 more to do. Looking for some 3-star hits. Okay, so he's got his lava launcher and his revenge tower behind. Okay. I'm going to try a long arrow, but we'll see if I can get it. I completely missed. Duke is actually soloing the logger, which looks really cool, honestly. Totem. How did my... Okay. Okay, here we come with this. Go. Poison here. So Town Hall's dealt with. Oh no, that's very bad. Okay, I think this is the play, even though it doesn't look like the play. It might seem sketchy, but we need to be able to overgrowth this rage section. Okay. Oh, man. Ah, it's a bad totem, too. We lose all of our healers, which sucks. We freeze here. We have to. Unfortunate, man. Percentage points. Yeah, not enough. Man, my Warden just being a dummy. Like Duke soloing Town Hall plus Revenge. Actually massive, right? Also getting out the lava launcher. But it was that, like when we actually hit that top side, there was just, it was kind of brutal how that panned out for us. Okay. So do we go... I don't think if we arrow that stuff that we're actually going to get. There's so many builder huts right there. I think we could go for an arrow maybe to hit his Town Hall section. Okay. I'm going to send that and these. It worked. That's a good launcher right there, I think, because we're going to bowl out a lot of these skeletons and kill his witches with it. Ah, I didn't actually spell... I didn't actually use my druids like I needed to. Okay, we at least get everyone to come this way. I'll use our druid over there. I think we're okay. I just can't quite tell. Totem here. The queen's alive. It's actually good to know. We should get a trigger onto his invis here, right? Okay. Overgrowth. I'm doing that because we're making our way there. But what we really need to happen is our Duke to go kill his heroes. So that we can actually deal with what we need to deal with here. I'm going to pull him up, and he's going to go left. Nice. Good. Let's get these down. Totem that. And we'll freeze all of it. Okay. Okay, we got... Okay, logger. Okay. Get in there, guys. Okay, we're going to invis you guys. Nice. GG. Good stuff. Good, just overall good decision making for that one. Good stuff, good stuff. What rank do you need to not get demoted? Okay, so in Legend 2, I think it's top 85, if I'm not mistaken. Like 85 is the safe zone. If you're below 85, you're not in the safe zone. Let's check. Yeah, 85. So if you just have an awful week, right? Which is what I had a couple weeks ago. You can end up down here, and that's when you actually demote. But conversely, the only way you promote to Legend 1 is if you're top 3. So you have to be like full Haas. Full Haas mode. Crazy, crazy good hit rate. What do we do here? Do I go for sort of an arrow like this to touch this and this? Maybe? I think that could work. I think I see it. Got it all. Beautiful. Get it all in. Of course, Queen decides to die way early. Totem once here. Warden, get in there, dude. Why are my healers following the king? Guys, thank you. Can actually look for a break, I think, into that compartment. Ah, not that one, though. All right, King's ability is going to go off here. I will overgrowth now. Do this and also totem. Hey, this isn't looking bad. It's just going to be challenging to actually close. The Duke can come back alive now, I think, is a good time for him. And we have to let that top side go and just play to, like, maximize our force as we round the corner. Okay. I think we're going the right direction. It's just... we're going to freeze now. We're going to totem you here now. So Logger's facing the opposite direction. Okay, do this here. We got to get through these walls, though. It's my main fear, right? Come on, guys. Go, 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 go. 3%. Okay. Woo! Got it. GG. Why not use? Bro, if there's one thing that I'm like so very just not interested in it, in like responding to every time someone says, why not use this? Bro, you know, why not? Why don't you use that? Like why not? Right? Like, it's like you're flirting with what they call backseat gaming. Let's just play. Yeah, just play your games, guys. Just play the video game. All right. I think Clan Castle and 2 Scatters is great. Although, oof. He's really making you pick with this, right? Where's the huts? Okay. We got what we came for. Queen dies early. It's not ideal. Also, man, I could have sworn that I put that skeleton down, but evidently I did not. Also, I thought I put that down, but evidently I did not. It makes me feel so dumb when that happens. Put this here. Drop a little bit of pressure. Poison you. Totem you. Poison him again. Okay, so where's the Duke at? Duke died like 3 years ago. Man, I hate that I played all that to try to kill his prince, and the prince literally just one-tapped everything. That is some obnoxious stuff. All right. Oh my god, the damage is real. Oh my god, what an awful hit. How did this go so bad so quick on me? I don't even know. Like, I don't have a real guess. Sucks. Wait, how did you not? Excuse me? You mean to tell me I played a super barb right there and he did no damage? That's awful. That's terrible percentage too. F2P World. Welcome to the stream, dude. Prasad says, I'm going to Tunnel 16 and stay there until Tunnel 19. I have no idea why you would do that. Like, I mean, if you're just gonna hold your town hall in place until 19, I would need to know the justification. Like how are you? What are you attempting to get out of that? Okay. Poison him, totem him. I can't really tell what's going on right now. Duke come up now. There is a giant that has commandeered 2 healers. And bro, I could not tell you why. I legit do not have words for how stupid that is. Why? Why? I'm gonna go like this. Of course, Warden's gonna eat it right here, unless I spell for him. Okay, is there anything that I can really do here? I just don't know. Breeze? Ladies, kill the important stuff. Like yesterday, man. Oh my god. That makes me so sad. That giant taking 2 healers and just beating on a wall for 3 years. I think legitimately might maybe cost me that triple. Like when you consider like the overgrowth that I played there to try to deal with that, I guess I could have like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh man, I've removed my CC troops. That was a mistake. Okay, what was my clan castle again? It was wall breaker, 2 loons, a rocket loon. Okay. 2 loons. This. The root rider. The rocket loon. Was this and this. And I'm taking that. And just to say we did, I will take a different siege. in case I find something for this. But I mean, realistically, I don't think there's any reason that I would play anything else here. All right, we get 10 more hits. Be really cool to get some kind of arrow going across his, like, his Revenge Tower and his Clan Castle. I don't know if that angle works for me here. We got it. Queen, don't die yet, please. Or die anyway. And the Warden died! Actually unbelievable, man. I have to do this because we got to get that town hall down. Like, if I don't, I'm in serious risk of not getting the town hall, which is a problem. King's ability now, I think, is a good idea. Bro. This is a low percentage too, man. And of course, all my healers are just getting smoked, and I have all these totems, and I don't know what to totem for. Guess I'll just take the percentage that's available. I mean, it's kind of the best that I can do at this point, right? Man, Warden. What a dummy. Just Queen and Warden died at the same time. I'm pretty sure it was to the lava launcher, if I had to guess. That extra archer would have got me another point if I put it down sooner. All right, next. 9 hits. Let's go. Trying to decide. I think. Okay. All right, we got it again. Of course, Queen goes down immediately. Sort of her job these days, you know. Queen just auto eats garbage. And then, of course, I misplay my skeleton. Did not mean to throw that. Alright, he has this. Got that over there. This time I'm going to try to break into the right compartment, which I do get. Okay, so I open up the right wall with that. Solid. I'm going to overgrowth this part. So we're going to guarantee the town hall on the front end of this. Poison him and totem him. So he turns around. Then we're going to get our stuff in his stuff. We can bring back the Duke. Oh, we can't really do it, can we? Freeze there. Of course the Warden. Warden, bro. Come on, man. King ability went off. The problem is when I bring this back. I only have one more totem. And now. It's not enough. Yeah, it's just not enough, man. Damn. Weird. Weird. Not awful, though. I mean, we're getting a lot of high 90s, which tells me that, like, if we're running the same attack as last week, I wouldn't say that the base layouts are, like, significantly better. I think that it's the modifier is, once again, starting to, like, nip at my backside. And I'm not ready for it, you know? I'm not ready for that, for the way the heroes get kind of crunched on. I mean, his Clan Castle and 2 Infernos would be amazing. Where's the... Okay, it's up there. Here comes... Okay, we did good. One totem for you. Hey, not bad. Now, our Duke does die in a less than desirable position, which is definitely something that we need to be aware of. He dies right up there with the Revenge Tower and the Monolith. But, notably, the Rage Tower goes off. So what we can do is just kind of roll the rest of this attack around the base like this. Maybe we don't get one shot by the scatter. Okay. All right, we still have King's ability. I'll play some of these over here for now. Do this here like this. King's ability now. Do this. Get the Duke up. Poison. Get that going. I think we should be okay here, right? We do have the skeleton that we can look to play on top of his monolith. And then we have a freeze and an invis. Freeze. Play into here. Should be good. Okay, we got it. GG. Arrow value ended up being great. Kill squad definitely takes a while, but that's sort of the point of this. Like, the point of the opener being such a quick, like, one-shot opener before you just full send is like the reason why this attack usually ends up with high percentages. Because you're not doing a wild opener to like fail on your entry, like power fail the entry. All right, next up. Okay, so we should, I think we can get what we want to here. I think. Hey, that was great, actually. Oh, that was bad. I didn't play my king wide enough. That was actually, I think, what amounts to a big mistake. Yeah, that was a mistake. King does go to... He leaves, though. Hey. That's what we're after. But the problem is a lot of our throwers kind of leave. Because we didn't actually put them wide. Yeah, that was just kind of a goofy, dumb error. I'm going to poison him and also totem him. And all the healers are in the middle of the base. Keep toteming. Guys, we really need you to do the right things right now. Like, I actually need you to clutch up and do the correct things. Get up. Okay, we got the logger finally. After we take one more shot to the face. I think we have to do this now. I mean, we're not going to... We won't 3-star, right? But... Super Barbs are doing God's work right now. This is a problem, right? Like, this is a major problem. Have to freeze this totem here. Play here. Over here. Play here. Yeah, we lose. You do get decent percent on this. We get up to 89, but we get stuck at 89. I will contribute that attack going badly to me just like whiffing my king drop. I needed to place him wider. I think I was trying to play too fast. I think I was trying to get everything down way too fast. I think I had more time to actually get the king down, so the king did his funnel. Like, I didn't need to stress about putting the king down faster like I did right there. I think that cost me. What do we do? I mean, it would be cool to get his CC out. I don't know how easy that's going to be, though, which is the worrying part. If I had the flame blower, it might be a little easier to do what I really want to do here. I'm trying to use my weights, but I'm slow. Oh my god, bro. I'm sad. Makes me very sad. King down, baby dragon. Poison there. We're going in. King's getting fried. We're doing okay? I hope. Again, strangely, our throwers have missed the point. They've missed the plot. Where'd the Duke go? Oh, I see him there. Okay. We have to overgrowth. Otherwise, we'll lose everything. And I think we still almost lost everything. Like, we need them to get the town hall. Like, ladies. It's Mighty Morphin time. There you go. Go. Divert that. Okay. Go, Daddy Duke. Get as much percentage as we can for me, please. We got something there. We didn't get enough, though. Okay, 92. We'll have to live with it. A lot of our throwers didn't actually go into the base. In that time, you know, the last raid I was worried about my king placement. On that raid, I definitely put my king wider where I was satisfied with the placement, but it still, for some reason, did not complete the funnel for me. I think the clan castle troops coming out stalled the king up a little bit too much, and that also distracted the throwers. I think that's really what happened right there. It can be kind of hard to see when there's so much stuff happening, like all in the same like 5x5 tile space. Clan Castle, Super Wizard Towers. Is it possible? Beautiful. Hey. Hey. That made my short stamp. That one looked good. I'm gonna go ahead, spell up the monolith there. Should help me out a little bit. Invisibility forced. The king will go down still, unfortunately. But our log launcher barely opens the wall. It's just not a fantastic situation. Okay, we get the logger. I think we're going to be okay, right? We still have the revive. As long as we get that logger out of the way right now, I think that puts us in like a much better spot. Queen can be utilized here. Wait, where'd my queen go? Oh, that's funny. Okay, sure. Okay, 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 okay. Threes. Does she see him? She does. Gonna wake him up. Should be okay, though. Duke is tanky. Yep, he's got it. It is kind of slowing down here, but we have plenty of time. And I was well aware of kind of what was happening with the base. The forest was kind of getting spread out a little bit, kind of fanned out at the bottom, but Queen and Duke at the top handling the Town Hall section, committed several spells up there to get that done, and the base's back was broken right there. Okay, 4 more attacks. So we're certainly not putting ourselves in promo contention. But we're back to feeling out kind of the difficulty, the increased difficulty that is Legend 2. I feel like Legend 2 feels significantly different from Legend 3. Like, it definitely feels different. What am I supposed to do to this? Okay, so this is one of those bases where you got to learn how to attack them. So hopefully we don't put our foot in our mouth and fail the funnel. Okay, I think I see what I want. We got it. Our log launcher is getting smoked, but I think it kills. Barely not. That's actually pretty bad. The thing that we have going for us right now is that our queen is in there pushing. The problem is we got to go all the way around this base. I could have thrown that headhunter at that guy over there, but I did not. Okay, we have the overgrowth. I'm going to overgrowth now and bring back the Duke. So he's going to start clearing the opposite direction. Oh my God. Bro, the lava launcher is actually carrying this game for him. We do get the town hall down, which is amazing. Our king is carrying, though. King's ability. Now. King, go. Go. Totem. We got it. 2, 3. GG. So I'm not sure what got the town hall there, but something got the town hall. So his sideways, is that really kind of went for a second there? We're able to pull it back. Able to pull it back. Our log launcher was literally one more throw away from clearing the town hall by itself, which would have been insane. Okay, there's a clan castle scatter shot. So we go like this. Huge. And the lava launcher. And the lava launcher. That's exactly what we wanted there. We're about that life. Get this down. Save our queen or not? I'm just bad. The moment I recognized that it was too late. So I apologize, guys. That could have certainly been cleaner on my part. Okay, can we get the air defense down so they won't stay in? We do. Totem you, or Skelly you. Good stuff. Can we get a trigger? We do. We overgrowth now. We poison you and totem. Okay. Totem again. Okay, we got it. Good stuff. Now, the multi-archer tower at the bottom is going to feel a little awkward. Freeze one of them. Go ahead and get the cleanup barb on the side. I think we got it. I mean, we have lots of force. Healers are looking like they're intact and in good shape. We're getting the multis out. Yeah, it looks fine. Duke dies. Good stuff. Okay, now we have a full minute to break through a layer of wall. Just burn it all. Get it done. GG. Mohammed Das, man. GGTC. GG, brother. GG. All right, cool. All right, so now we get 2 more hits. 2 more hits. Trying to see it. I think I've been taking his... On this base, we've been taking it like that. But I'm going to flip the script and go with a different idea, different approach on this one. Or different angle. We do land it. That's good. Get this down. Get all this down. Get the king, the baby dragon. Don't kill my queen yet. Game. Like, seriously. My queen loves to die. She just loves it. I'm gonna throw it in now. Healers, do your job. Healers, do the job. Protect my queen a little bit, please. She still dies, bro. Okay. This is going to get really awkward with this town hall section. I can already smell it at this point. We have the Duke. I think we can bring him back now. I will go ahead and overgrowth that. So that hopefully we can press this stuff. Meant to spread those barbs out. That was a mistake. Trying to freeze, but I'm trying to hold my freeze. This. Okay. Freeze everybody. Totem you. Come on, you guys can do this, right? Okay. There it is. GG. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it is about that base, but it's always like we come to that compartment and we're sort of like clenching our butt cheeks together pretty tight, trying to make that one happen. Neon KRKIC. What's up, dude? Welcome to the last hit of the stream. If you've missed it, you want to see the whole thing. My VODs go live as soon as the stream goes down, so you can watch the whole thing if you so choose. And we do hit one after another. We don't stop. So this will end up being what amounts to about a 2-hour, 10-minute stream of pretty constant attacking. I think we talk a little bit at the middle point, but that's all. All right, so I see his Revenge and his CC over on that side, which is, I think, what I want to try for. And I miss most. I miss the CC, which sucks. Okay, poison comes down. Okay, get that moving. The log launcher is opening the base. We do get some good logs. I will totem him now, so he turns around. Okay, he finally jumps the wall for my king. I now see it. Gonna overgrowth that. There is another rage section at the top. But we have the revive for the Duke. We have a freeze that's probably going to come in clutch for that. Okay, we get the multi out. That's solid. We're actually eating most of the rage without taking critical damage. I will actually bring the Duke back immediately here. Just because the air defense is gone. The momentum looks like pretty decent on this. Yeah, I mean, our throwers have stayed nicely tucked together. The healers have remained in pretty decent shape. They're continuing to move all in the same good direction. So we're happy about that. Duke's handling that stuff. Okay, these girls need to go down here. We're going to go ahead and totem like this. Now we'll get ready to freeze now and drop all the archers in with the wall breaker, and we get it. GG. So we end on a triple. Good stuff. Good stuff. So what does that put us at? Leaves us at rank 10. So what I can say is we definitely had a good handful of attacks. They ended up being some like really high percentage 2-stars. And I can only imagine if we'd performed a little bit better, like what that would have actually done for our hit rate. So we averaged 2.5. When I looked at that list, I think I saw like 5 or 6 attacks that were very close on percentage. Not all of them were time fails. Some of them were just power fails, like on the very last defensive compartment. But overall, I want to say like when we did some of these like high percentage fails, like the time fails, the power fails right there at the very end, I think we did a good job of kind of like going through those and like giving, at least myself, like giving my appraisal of like, okay, what really went wrong with the hit? Like what could have turned it into a triple? Sometimes it had to do with managing like a handful of spells to kind of keep the Duke up that would have, gotten crazy value, because if you just took down that air defense, there was like a cannon and a ground expo right there, and he would have got that, and then it wouldn't have shot the throwers when they made it over there. It's that sort of stuff. A handful of times, I think one thing that caught me off guard more than anything else was the lava launcher killing my queen, or most importantly, the warden. I think the lava launcher killed my warden, I think on 3 or 4 occasions, and it definitely soured the attack, prevented me from then reviving the Duke, because once the warden goes down and you're on like Rage Gem, Life Gem, those throwers get a lot weaker. They take a lot more damage. They do not clear through their, built structure to structure nearly as fast. It's a massive nerf to those throwers when the warden dies. So I have to be a little bit more careful about how I handle stuff like lava launcher targeting the kill squad. But what I really don't realize is that every time it hits, it's like, hitting the warden, the warden's taking one to the dome. That's just, that's just a little bit of experience stuff with like damage thresholds. FYI, this is the difference between Legend 3 and Legend 2. Legend 3, defenses deal 10% more damage. Defending heroes' damage and health are increased by 10%. Defending guardians' damage and health are increased by 5%. And attacking heroes' damage and health are decreased by 5%. So That's Legend 3. What we played on today, so we hopped up into a slightly more difficult modifier this week. It now looks like this. So it's an extra 5% damage dealt from defenses. It's an extra 5% damage and health for defending heroes. Defending guardians get an extra 5% damage and health. And the attacking heroes, meaning my heroes, damage and health are decreased by another 5%. So it's just a 5%, increase to each of these stats from Legend 3 to Legend 2. Legend 2 to Legend 1, it's a much more significant leap. Guardians and attacking heroes are impacted by 10% each. But there's only a 5% increase for defending heroes and defenses. This is definitely something that you need to read and sort of sink your mind into, because it's what I would kind of appreciate is if there was some sort of a graphic that put all three of these leagues side by side and showed sort of what it really means in a graphic, rather than typing it out and I have to hit this little I button. I would appreciate seeing a graphic that explains Legend League and what the modifiers do. What's the real change from L3 to L2 to L1? It would be nice to see that. Hey, what device is that? iPad view, but only one row of troops. Yes, I use an iPad Pro. I actually I turned away from using the 2-row system because I felt like I was losing some vertical space on my screen, to where when I was trying to deploy things on the bottom side of the base, sometimes I wasn't able to actually place things that I actually wanted to place. I felt like my troop bar was constantly in the way, so I'd have to zoom in way super far just so I could get, pull the camera down further to get certain placements for queen arrows. So I actually turned it off 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I've been playing with that double bar for a long time. And someone said, well, hey, why don't you just decrease the size of the icons and turn the bar off? And I said, you know what? I should try that again. And so far, it's been working. This army is simple enough to where I don't need to see everything all the time. Once you get the throwers down, you really only have a few things that you're really controlling the army with at that point. So, but that's going to do it. Guys, I appreciate you watching today. Don't forget, for the next, 5 days and 11 hours, your buildings, your heroes, your laboratory, your pet house, everything in the game is discounted per your Town Hall level. If you're Town Hall 16 or lower, you see a 40% discount to upgrade cost and time, which is massive. And that's for everything in the game for this last 5 days and 11 hours. So if you are not a max player and you do not have max heroes yet for your current Town Hall, you should be upgrading every hero you have until the end of the event. It's a no-brainer. 5-day upgrades. With the gold pass, it bumps that all the way up to a 52% discount for resources and time. I took the entire event up to this point to upgrade my heroes and my core defenses, because I just went to Town Hall 14 for this account. I'm 1 king level away and 1 minion prince level away from having max heroes at Town Hall 14. I just arrived at Town Hall 14. My Town Hall 15 is a similar story, but I had rushed to Town Hall 15 or Town Hall 14. And, I rushed to Town Hall 15 because I told myself I'm just going to make sure that I get my unicorn max out to level 10. And once I get that, I'm just going to move on. So the way that timed out is it happened to be at the beginning of the event. So since the beginning of the event, this is what my heroes look like now. I've gone from a level 75 king to level 84, almost 85 king. My queen is level 90. My queen did have a handful of levels because that was the one hero that I used books on from the season passes. But then the prince, he was level 52 or something. He's level 63. He's going to be almost level 70 by the end of the event. If you took Summer Jam seriously and you focused your heroes, this is a testament to just how amazing this event was. 4 players. And to go along with that, it was an amazing time to spend some of your CWL medals to buy these and to buy these. I was able to almost completely finish my Town Hall 14 laboratory, and on my Town Hall 15, I've got everything that really matters. I mean, everything that really matters. All of my core armies, I have all my core spells, all the most expensive spells in terms of time and cost. They're done. I do need to go ahead and get that recall because I do want to mess with some recall stuff on a Town Hall 15. But I mean, like, everything's great. My armies, like my Root Rider army on this account is completely maxed. The one thing that I'm behind on, and I fully acknowledge this, is I don't have ore to really invest into my Dragon Duke just yet. I have some, right? But this glowy number is very low. So if I want to really start leveling my Dragon Duke stuff, I'm gonna have to play the game for a little while. So being able to get my backpack combo with the Fireheart, the Arrow, Quakes, for my Root Rider army that I 100% testify is broken. It's gonna take me a while because during Unlimited Heroes, I got to see what it was like. Level 24 backpack, level 18 Fireheart. Now I can't do it. I can't do it in anymore. I actually have to take time to level the stuff. So yeah, I would just say that if you happen to miss Summer Jam this year, you got to play next year. And but more pressingly, you must play during Hammer Jam, which is going to be later this fall, preceding the release of Town Hall 19. And I believe that the discounts are even better. I think it's 50% off across the board for 2 weeks. So if you look at the progress that I made with just my heroes and you say, man, I really should upgrade my heroes during Hammer Jam, do that. Screw your defenses. Who cares about your defenses? Do your heroes. Heroes are the one thing that holds you back from playing the game and it's in a full capacity. During the events, take yourself out of war for 2 weeks. Do nothing but power level heroes. Thank me later. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Much love. See you tomorrow around the same time, 2 p.m. Eastern. But that's going to do it. See you later. Bye. Much love.